Spelling list number 28. Word number 100. HUNDRED, 100. Being equal to 10 times 10, 100. It's a number. Number 2, supply. SUPPLY, supply. Necessary materials used or given out when needed. For example, these are your school supplies. What you need for going to school are this. Those are called supplies. Teacher supplies will be the marker for the board, the eraser, the notebook, a pencil, a pen. Those are the supplies for the teacher. And these are in the picture, we have the supplies for the students to go to school. Number 3, single. SINGLE, single. Not with another or others, just one, a single one. One. When you are married, you're a couple, but when you don't have any boyfriend or girlfriend, or you haven't married, you're single because it's yourself. Single. One. Number 4, middle. MIDDLE, middle. A point or part that is the same distance from each other, from its side, or end, the center. So here we have a bunch of green gummy bears. In the other hand, we have red gummy bears, and then we have this yellow gummy bear in the middle, in between them, in the middle. Number 5, explain. EXPLAIN, explain. To make clear or understandable, clarify. The teacher will explain the words for the students. Number 6, surprise. SURPRISE, surprise. The act of coming upon something or someone suddenly and without warning. Surprise. You will be surprised if your friends gather together at your home, and as soon as you open the door, they will scream surprise. So you have a surprise party. Number 7, pilgrim. PILGRIM, pilgrim. A person who travels to a sacred place. You remember Thanksgiving story that the pilgrims came to America? Those are the pilgrims, people who travel and stay there. Pilgrim. Number 8, sandwich. SANDWICH, sandwich. 2 or more slices of bread with filling put between them. Here we have a picture of a very healthy, yummy sandwich. Number 9, instead. INSTEAD, instead. Instead. In place of another. For example, this girl has a strawberry shortcake in one hand, and in the other hand, she has an apple. So she rathers the strawberry cake instead of an apple. Number 10, complete. COMPLETE, complete. Add what is missing. To make whole. You must complete a sentence when you add a word that makes sense, or you complete your tasks when you finish your homework. Number 11, monster. MONSTER, monster. An imaginary creature that is huge and frightening. We have here, it's not frightening, but it's a monster. Mike Wazowski. Number 12, settle. SETTLE, settle. To make a home or place to live in. In the picture on the left, we have a guy, probably a dad and a son. They're putting all the things inside the moving truck because they're going to settle. They're going to move and they're going to settle in another bigger house probably. They will settle there because they're gonna make that house a home. They're gonna live there happily. Number 13, address. address, address. The place where someone lives, works, or receives mail. This is a mail, this is a letter, okay? The picture of a letter. But wherever you live, wherever you're living, that is, and you get, that is your address. Farther, F-A-R-T-H-E-R, farther. To or at the greater distance. Right here, we could tell that the mountains are farther than, I don't know, some other places. It's far, very far, farther. We could say that, for example, La Guaira is farther than La Plaza Altamira. Okay, it's farther, La Guaira than Altamira. Number 15, sample. S-A-M-P-L-E, sample. A part, piece, or amount that represents the whole. If you, for example, you cut a cake and you have pieces, little pieces of cake for people to try it, not to serve as like in a birthday party, but to try it on, to, oh, just try a little bit, and then you give a little piece to many people. Those are samples. In this picture, I have a tray with samples of coffee, Starbucks coffee. If you see, there's not a regular size coffee, but they give it to the people for free as a sample. Number 16, although. A-L-T-H-O-U-G-H, although. It's a conjunction, and it means even though. Okay, so here we have, this guy studied for the quiz. Although he studied, he got an F. Although he studied, he didn't get a good grade. Number 17, turtle. T-U-R-T-L-E, turtle. Any of a group of reptiles that lives in water or on the land, having a body covered with a hard shell. Little turtle. Number 18, athlete. A-T-H-L-E-T-E, athlete. A person who is trained or is going good at physical exercises, games, or sport that requires strength, speed, and agility. Soccer players are athletes, tennis players are athletes, runners are athletes, basketball players, baseball players, those are athletes, okay? Number 19, orchard. O-R-C-H-A-R-D, orchard. An area of land where fruits, trees are grown. Here we have an orchard of apples and an orchard of oranges or tangerines. Number 20, kingdom. K-I-N-G-D-O-M, kingdom. A country that is ruled by a king or queen. Okay, that is a kingdom. Here's a picture of my Magic Kingdom. But who are here, the king and the queen? Snow White and the prince. Number 21, daughter. D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R, daughter. A female offspring or child. This is me, and that is my daughter. Number 22, neighbor. N-E-I-G-H-B-O-R, neighbor. A person who lives next door to or near another. So these two neighbors are not getting along or fighting, right? One house next to the other house, that's the neighbor. Number 23, children. C-H-I-L-D-R-E-N, children. A plural of child. Many of them are children. 24, uncle. U-N-C-L-E, uncle. The brother on one's mother or father. In this case, this is my daughter. And this one right here, it's my brother. So he is my daughter's uncle. Number 25, pumpkin. Pumpkin, pumpkin. A large round fruit with a thick orange ring and many seeds. We usually see pumpkins to represent Halloween, and we decorate pumpkins. 26, fortress. Fortress, fortress. A fort or fortification. Fortresses were used many years ago to defend a country from pirates. 27, instant. INSTANT, instant. A very brief period of time. Second, I have two examples here. On the left, we have an instant. 2 seconds or 2 minutes is an instant. Real quick. And in the other picture, I put a picture of a full year's instant coffee. It means like you only add 1 spoon of coffee to the water and instantly you have coffee. Instant. Number 28, exclaim. EXCLAIM, exclaim. To cry out or speak suddenly as form of surprise or strong feeling. If somebody says something for you and you are very excited, you might exclaim, oh yes! Here's exclaim. Number 29, mattress. MATTRESS, mattress. A pad or heavy cloth filled with soft material that is used on or as a bed. You might sleep, for sure, on a mattress. And number 30, it's sculptor. SCULPTOR, sculptor. An artist who makes sculptures that are figures or designs with depth as in wood, stone, or metal. Here we have a great sculptor that is sculpting a face in clay. It looks like it's clay. Sculpture.